stage. There's some tournament lives on the line here. It's Omega Empress up against Net Angels. Now, if Leo's right, Naisu, and Omega Empress were just getting the gears in, they were just warming up, this could be trouble for Net Angels. But we also saw some great things from Net Angels. We saw them meeting aggression with aggression against DMX, so possibilities are open. Taking a look at these lineups, we got the Hayabusa in the jungle, and we have this Juicin pick in the mid, which a lot of us doubted. We wondered if it was going to be meta, and right now it definitely is. This reminds me of an Angela, the way it's able, I mean not an Angela, Lilia, the way it's able to zone people, the way it's able to just stay in their faces and keep them at bay. At least the aggressive Juicin players, that's how they've been running it.
Yeah, and also, you know, the fact too that we have to point out that for Net Angels, you know, it's not Ku. It's not Ku playing, it's Namira, right? So this is also a little bit of a change. If you guys watched their previous match earlier against DMX, wow, already in the mid lane, she's gonna be in trouble. Cassie goes down to Murray, gets the first blood early on under the 2-minute mark. Hey, this is all the Jushin. Honestly, I was talking about this with Miracle a little bit on Desk too, man. Like, the Jushin in the early game is such a nuisance to deal with. And, oh, hold on. Ku, actually the one to go down. Shadow Kill going to be used. So actually, yeah, let me correct myself. Ku's still there.
Ku's still
there.
there.
Namira comes in, though.
Ku's still there. Namira comes into the XP lane, and Net Angels has the space to be able to do that. They got the 2-0 earlier. They're feeling comfortable. They can test some things. Mira brought down to about half health already, but with a 2-0 lead already for Smart Omega, they're showing the aggressive side of what we saw in the last series. And though they maybe lack group crowd control, they still have Mireille on this Edith, something we've been seeing Mireille on a lot, something that Mireille likes to favor. I think it's the only hero we've seen Mireille on so far. Last series, was it Edith twice in a row?
Yeah, Edith has been popping up quite a bit. And, you know, with the change here, hold on, in mid lane once again, still duking out. Ku gets dragged in. There's the final slash, and it's a battle in the mid lane already. Goes in one more time, but Keshi, she won't be able to find the kill she's looking for this time. But, you know, going back to it, I think Edith is a mainstay right now in the meta. And I think, you know, like they talked about our experts with Sakoshi, Natan has kind of in a weird place. Like, as a hero, where does he fit in the best, the scaling, the timing? But I will say this, that no matter what, when Natan is picked up, if you can get to the late game against a team like Smart Omega Empress, then that burst damage, I mean, we saw this in MSC a little bit, utilized by, you know, teams like Falcons AP Brand, for example, and they were able to really pop off late game. But so far, I guess, based on the average game time, not many games have hit that mark. You know, we did have a 30-minute game earlier today, but overall, it's just kind of like, how do you get this Natan online? How do you get that to happen quicker, especially when the pace has already been set by Smart Omega Empress? Oh, Namira could be in trouble here. She goes in with a vengeance, gets the stun off, and actually is going to be able to survive the whole exchange with the use of the flicker as well. So still, Net Angel is going to be okay for now. Skypiercer picked up by Vanilla.
Yeah, I mean, already, it's going to be huge. We saw earlier, they tried to get to the Juicin, was unable to really pull through. Wait a second.
Oh, Vanilla just taken care of under the turret, and now Ku takes multiple shots. She's going to try her best to stay alive and make something of it. Shinoa will go down. Here's the answer back as Sakoshi falls too. A trade across, and now Amore in trouble. Cassie trying to pick up the kill, but still gets dragged into the turret, has to flick around on the defensive, and Cassie will run, but here's Keshi. Keshi, is she going to chase him down? Goes into wolf form and will go for the pounce, picks up and cleans up the kill.
Net Angels just can't find a win right now. They go for the gank up top. It looks good, but Vanilla gets taken out early on in the fight. Let's take a look at the replay. Vanilla got stuck against the wall, unable to even use the shadow kill, gets taken out before the opportunity happens, and Sakoshi crashed up against the partner. I mean, Ku goes down, it becomes a problem, and Cassie tries to pick up the pieces, but Amore is just a huge problem. The Juicin cannot be answered early on, and then just to make matters worse, Keshi comes in for the final Lycan pounce to really just put the nail in the coffin there. Oh, Keshi though in a little bit of trouble. Who able to zone him back.
Oh, Murray, she actually stays alive. Vanilla also one hit away. They might, both teams might have to just kind of back off for this. Keshi trying to get some health back here too, but Turtle will just go ahead and kind of reset. That could have gone way worse there, but Net Angels keeps a Smart Omega Empress at bay. And this is something we always have to point out too, the fact that you have this Mozcov in the hands of Shinoa. She can show up to the fight anytime that she wants to. We saw that with the Spirit Destruction coming down. So still trying to feel this out, trying to get to the position where they have an advantage. Interesting too. Speed boots, the rapid boots here for Amore. Already using it. There's the final slash, but Keshi will go ahead and get the turtle. And once again, they're gonna have to win the fight, forcing Ku back here under the turret. She takes tons of damage, and Keshi comes in, cleaning up the kill.
You know, you mentioned the speed boots, and I think that it's actually a great item, I think, for the juicing, because you get
away from the lantern now.
Yeah, you're so good at kiting, and you're so good at backing up if you need to run. And one of the things, back to what I said in the last series, Smart Omega Empress, you know, the queens of min-maxing, even in terms of team fights, they're so good at pushing the limits, getting out of fights before they all die, and now...
Look at that. How do you escape it?
You don't.
Flicker's gonna be used. Oh, Murray goes in. Spirit Destruction not gonna land on the target. Amora gonna be in trouble now. Vanilla there. The ultimate's gonna go down too. So I think that's the rapid boots at work, man. You know, just keep dragging them. You're trying to escape it. The stacks go up pretty quickly. And look at the push down on the bottom as well.
You know, I think the answer might not be to escape it. You know what the answer is, right?
Run forward?
No. Yeah, run forward.
Run forward.
And, you know, give her a quick punch. Put her down. You got to take the Jushin out because
break the lantern.
Break the lantern. Break the borders. Come through. But it's going to be hard because right now Net Angels don't have the damage, right? And Vanilla's been trying. Vanilla's been trying to Shadow Clone in, get some shurikens off into the Shadow kill. But it's just not really working out. And if they keep getting caught off guard like that right there.
That's tough. Again, the lantern. Ku's going to be the one dragged. Spirit Destruction comes in. There's a follow through from Shinoa. But they might just go ahead and start up this, doing some damage here to the mid lane turret. Open that up before the next objective. Look at, I mean, alone. This is the power of that lantern. Shadow kill going to be used from Vanilla, but it's a CC. How are you going to take down a CC, especially when the vengeance is there? Final slash going to be used as well. They go in with Onward, the Earth Shatter combination, and Namira is taken now in an instant. And they'll force it back once again with the drag through. Minoi and Fury going to be used, and now the battle under the second turret. Where is Ku going? Gets dragged again. The power of this Jushin pick continuously showing just how dominant it is. Teams will have to definitely handle this on going forward. And they take what they want. Smart Omega Empress going to make their way to that turtle. Goes into the Lord now at this point. 2 for this game. I think this is just a free Lord for them as well.
Yeah, and this is the aggression we love to see from Smart Omega Empress. This is exactly where they need to be at every single game, I feel. I mentioned earlier that you don't want to see Sakoshi get to the late game. Smart Omega Empress know that. They're going to clear things out as fast as possible. They've already taken the whole bottom lane, one from mid, one from top, and they're just keeping up the pressure. Lord's going to be coming soon. Even if they only get the 2 middle towers here, the mid tier 2 and the top tier 2, it's still a huge win because they're holding a strong lead of 8,000 gold right now. Net Angels taking a look at Ku, 0-5 and 3. Practically completely unable to even have time to make a set, and he finds him in the bush.
Oh, Shinoa goes in. Shadow kill going to be used, but has the backup now for the rest of the team. Vanilla in trouble. Wow.
The goal. The goal there.
I don't know.
That's disgusting. I'm guessing, I mean, I wasn't paying complete attention, but I'm guessing Vanilla was clearing wave. And Shinoa noticed it. I wish I could go back and see the replay because I'm wondering, did Vanilla even show face, or was that just complete future sight right there?
At this point, it probably was. So right now, Lord gets way down the bottom of the drag up for Namira. This is the thing, you know, how do they defend this? Net Angels down 9,000 gold here at this point. Just nothing in their favor, no turrets, no objectives. And now they're going to stand the Lord in the eyes here. Shields are going to pop and still forcing the situation, even under the turret. They're going to drag him back a little bit further. Shinoa there firing off with the spears, but the Lord will go down. So Net Angels holding on a little bit longer, trying to hold on to this base turret, but it looks like they won't be able to. as Shinoa clears it out. Once again, eyes still set on these shields. They want to get all these down from the base.
Man, Shinoa, not just an Empress, but a goddess right now in the land of Dawn, holding, I mean, we're creeping in on the 2.5K gold lead here, 2.2K gold lead. Already got 3 items in, DHS, Golden Staff, we got the Corrosion Scythe, and now we're gonna be working on to the next one. Taking a look at, ooh, cool.
Onward into their shadow, and the drag, Spear of Destruction gonna be used. Shinoa goes in, now joining the fight. Look at the lineup there, under the turret. The Lantern's still gonna be dropped, the Flare's there. Primal Wrath as well gonna be utilized. They jump in, but was that the right move? Namira will go down as Vanilla goes back with the Quad Shadows. And now the tier 2 on the top side worked on going down. What more can Smart Omega Empress get here with this push? They're quite low. Still gonna respect the fact, but they get the shield, and I think that's all they wanted.
What more can Smart Omega Empress do? What more can Net Angels do right now? I mean, everything lined up perfectly with that play. You get the final slash, you bring him into the base, you combo with Vanilla coming in halfway through the fight with the shadow kill. I mean, they got everything they could ask for practically there and still weren't able to even get a kill, and that is the gold diff that we're looking at right now. There's just no damage, and the major problem is Sakoshi is too far behind.
Yeah.
I don't even think there was a third item on that board for Sakoshi yet. Maybe just getting it in. It was just Starlium Scythe and Feather of Heaven from what we saw in the last item check. And that is trouble. And Sakoshi's only 1-1-1. It's not like Sakoshi's been getting bullied. It's not like Sakoshi's been, you know, taking a bunch of deaths. Sakoshi's just been getting denied the farm that Sakoshi needs.
Trying to farm up.
Yeah, as long as this keeps going, it's going to be a bad route for Net Angels.
Oh no. Again, you know, how do you answer this? That flare, the Lantern there, possibly able to drag members even outside of the base. I think that's one thing that Net Angels wants to do. You can see the items, like you were mentioning. Starlium Scythe is only there, plus the Feather of Heaven. Sakoshi's still trying to get that Holy Crystal, you know, but time is running out here because there's a huge difference in terms of itemization from Smart Omega Empress. And they're going to be looking to punch this one in, too. You see Cassie holding on to the Primal Wrath herself. And there's the pull I was talking about. Oh. And that's the tank. Ku takes a ton of damage. Will have to get out of there with the Flicker. Still holding on to the ultimate. And Minoan Fury could turn the tide possibly if they get something favorable for Net Angels, but right now they just wait for this lore to push in.
It's so disgusting. Being able to sit outside of your wall and do that.
Yep, and there it is. Ku once again going to be the target, has to just Minoan Fury. That's all she has, but she will go down. Shadow Kill going to be used as well, but everybody's still quite healthy. And now Sakoshi in trouble, gets taken down. Lord still up, Vanilla the next target as Keishi gets that, and they'll take also the game in a decisive favor for game 1, Smart Omega Empress.
Smart Omega Empress. Showing complete dominance, showing maybe that game 1 against DMX was just a slight misstep. Because they came into game 1 of this series up against Net Angels, just showing off. We're going to be throwing over to our beautiful and handsome experts on scene, the analysts, Eterna and Leo.
Thank you so much.